What is going on, Dan Unfiltered? Continuing the soundtrack to your Escape in Flames album. This is Dial 595 Escape. Don't know. They probably won't mention that in the song, I would assume. So I'm not sure what that hints to. Let's check this out. Dial 595 Escape. All right. Okay. That guitar riff's gonna get stuck in my head. I can tell. I knew it the moment it started. The first two bars, like, oh shit, this one's gonna get stuck in my head. Oh, whoa. That might have been the strangest I've ever heard his vocals. That was strange. That was undeniably a little odd for him. That's not how he normally sounds. Come on, guys. Ugh. You're back. You're back. That chorus grew on me pretty hard. The first time I heard the chorus a minute ago, I was like, it's alright, it's a pretty good chorus, decent. But by the second to last one, I was really jamming out. It really grew on me. After this album, we gotta find an In Flames concert that's on YouTube. You know, like a full, like in a one sitting full like hour whatever show that's in good quality. That's always key, and just crank out a whole show. Because I think after this album, I will have heard enough Flames that if we pick a show from a certain era, I'll know every song at the set. Cause I don't want to listen to one that's like half the songs I've never heard of at the set. Cause I'll be sitting there like I want to feel like I've like the songs I know. But yeah, definitely want to do that because I don't really know too much about how a full In Flames show would sound. I think it'd be pretty fucking good. His voice seems like it would translate well. But anyway, that was a good song. It did start to grow on me. It wasn't like that song's like gonna blow you away, but it was a good song. It's good. It's now I've realized they definitely they used basically all of his, or not all, but most of his clean vocals were in the first handful of songs, and there was all of them that they again with like a softish kind of tone to them. We only have one song left, so that tells you this album he's not going to have any of his like regular sounding clean vocal, like where he actually like belts it hard but still clean. That's just not gonna be on this album. They just obviously went into a different creative choice here, which I'm cool with. But that's what scared me at the beginning. 'Cause I was like, I didn't know it was a creative choice. What was it a mistake? Now we just know that's just the decision they made. That makes me feel way better than that. There's just a mixing issue because sometimes that can happen where it's like, especially if I don't know if they did or not, but sometimes a lot of times they'll switch labels or switch producers. A different producer will be on the track, and sometimes you'll have some odd audio problems that make it to the actual album. But no, that's not the case here. That was just a creative choice. But on to the final one. We're here. Bottled. Bottled. It's an odd song title for your last song of the album. You would think something like Dial 595 Escape would be the last song on a album called Soundtrack to Your Escape. That would obviously line up and make sense. But going to Bottled, if you are still here, why not toss in the catchphrase every now and then? Then you are a real